Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I am going to start off today's video with some horror. I found a video of me sleeping, but it was taken from the ceiling. I have never in my life been more creeped out and scared than when this happened to me. I swear that if this can happen to me, then it can happen to anybody else too. A little bit of backstory before we dive into the main story. I've always been interested in ASMR, and I've always been interested in seeing what my room looks like from different angles. So I got a 360 camera years ago. This is how I see my room from the ceiling. It's really interesting to see it from a different perspective, because sometimes I will walk around my house and I won't even recognize it. That's how weird it is to see your own space from an aerial view. I would put this camera on a tripod and record different parts of my room, just so I could look at it later on. It was literally just a fun hobby for me. Didn't do anything crazy or out of the ordinary with these videos. I would just keep them on my phone and that was it. I would never upload any of them anywhere. Now for the real story. I have a 360 camera, and I recorded my entire room one day, and I did notice that it was recording me from the ceiling. The door was slightly open so I could see the little sliver of light coming through and the way the shadows were falling over my face. I thought it was just a cool perspective, so I left the camera there recording while I went about my day. I went to work, came back home, and I didn't think about the camera at all. It was until the next morning, when I was trying to look for something on my phone, and I stumbled across the video. When I saw it, I immediately recognized the angle. I knew exactly what it was and where it was filmed. But as soon as I clicked play, I was absolutely mortified. The video was about 3 hours long, which is how long I was asleep. At first, I just saw myself laying in bed. But after about 20 seconds, something very strange happened. I noticed that the camera started moving. It was no longer just looking down at me from the ceiling. It started going up higher and higher. I don't know why, but I had this gut feeling that I was being watched. As soon as the camera hit its highest point, it stopped moving and it revealed the creepiest thing ever. Someone was sitting directly above me, looking down at me with complete darkness covering their face. There were no details whatsoever. It was just black. And I could tell by the silhouette that they weren't human. They had sharp features, like very sharp teeth and long pointy things coming from their back. I don't want to get too graphic here, but it looked like some kind of animal skull, like a hyena or something. And if that wasn't enough, the camera started spinning around, revealing more and more of the ceiling. And every time it would spin around, I would see the same creature, but from different angles. It must have circled around my entire room 5 times before it finally stopped and started coming down. It was slowly coming towards me. I don't remember what happened next because I turned the video off. Couldn't watch anymore. I was shaking. I played it again, hoping that maybe I imagined it. But no, there it was again, the same exact thing. It was coming straight towards me, and it was getting closer and closer. I ran to turn off the lights and hide under the covers, hoping that whatever was in that room would leave. But after a few minutes, I started hearing footsteps. I pulled back the curtain just a little bit, and I could see a shadow standing right outside my door. It was tall and lanky, and it was scratching at the door with its claws. I don't remember how long I stayed under the covers, but eventually I got curious, and I wanted to see what was going on. So I walked to the camera, and I picked it up. But as soon as I touched it, I could feel a sudden rush of energy. It was like static electricity, but 1,000 times worse. So the moment I looked at the screen, I felt dizzy, and I fell to the ground. I tried to call out for help, but my voice wouldn't come out. All I could do was lay there and watch as the creature got closer and closer. It was moving so fast, like a flash of lightning, and it was directly in front of me before I knew it. Its eyes were glowing red, and it opened its mouth to reveal those sharp, pointy teeth. Then everything went black. I woke up the next morning to find myself laying in bed. My camera was on the ground, and the video was still playing. I quickly turned it off, and I checked my phone to make sure that nothing else was recording. But everything was fine. It was just that one video. And to this day, I have no idea what that creature was or where it came from. But I do know that whatever it is, it doesn't like me. I have never seen another video of me sleeping. I don't plan on finding out anytime soon. I hope you guys enjoyed that scary story. If you did, please leave a like. And also let me know if you want to hear another one because I have so many. I don't know if I'll ever be able to finish them all. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next week. Bye.